Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, still in Sid's workshop. How are your preparations? Claremont, you came! I thought I'd give you all a roaring send-off. It's the least I can do for fine men and women what are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little or less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I put my curiosity before consideration. I'd quite understand if you'd rather not tell us. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching telling you my tale. Mine's tis hardly a novel. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet, caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister too, pretty little thing she was, gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folk living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me best as they could, but I knew, and the thought drove me nuts. So I hatched a plan to escape. We were picking our way around the gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us, and rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leapt over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. Tis some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get my revenge on the Empire, and became an adventurer so as to own my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades since have gone by, and what have I to show for it? Nothing. Not like you, Lord. You ain't been here 10 minutes, you've already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. You've given us too much credit, Lormund. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? Anyway, what after you got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folks take on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But Summer tells me I won't be going hungry for a while, what with everything you got planned. And you're sure that will satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hands, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us. Tempting though the offer is, I have feared I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, it is true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. There's some that would call me a craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folks like you out is how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not keep your friends wasting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ralga give you strength. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius' ambitions. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge and I will lie in wait east of Customs Sentry, just outside the Stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. Okay. Whew. Okay. Off to Customs Sentry. So, equip the uniform. I wonder if just a glamour would work as well, but I doubt it. Forgive me for saying so, but you look rather fine in Imperial Black and Crimson. Definitely your colors. But now is not the time for jests. Let's review the infiltration plan. Custom Sentry lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we are able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold posing as the patrol returning from duty. Should Alphino and I prove less distracting than hoped, I will contact you via link pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, and lest you wonder, Ida and Ishtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they would linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the end, that Alphino and I attracted too much attention. But the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed, they did at least leave a message for you. Something along the lines of, don't do anything reckless if memory serves. Wise words. Alright, the Imperial patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. Good luck, Serenia. May the 12th keep you. You as well, Sid. You as well.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse? And though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Still a bitch, that Livia Sasunius. Well, welcome in Custom Sentry. Let's look around. Oh, my apologies. Didn't notice you there. So engrossed was I my task. You'd be engrossed too if the tribunals commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do you speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself, if you don't believe me. Have a look at the storage tower when next you pass that way. That's a fine salute. Part of a maintenance crew from Osland. Are you? Welcome to Cascon Sentry, Engineer. What? Prisoners? Ah, you heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work, not to garb at the Eorzea's defeated heroes. Now show a bit of enthusiasm, or I have you reported. Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there and... Oh, who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, alright? I dare say you know the one I mean? Huh? The svelte blonde? Goddess, no. It's the Lalafelian lass I'm smitten with. She is so adorable it hurts. I want to sweep her up in my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the key so I can see her? Huh. I ask him. Centurion? What's this? You need access to the storage tower? What business have you there? At the Tribunus' behest, you say? This is highly irregular, but that would not do to make my lady wrath. Take my identification key. Bring it back when you're finished. Security's tight, but we are just as we expected. We need a key. Let's do this. Okay, we are through. Yeah. Storage tower, right ahead. No. Mephilia and the rest, thank gods we're safe. I'm the one you want, leave the others be. If you harm my friends, I swear I'd take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress. Couldn't they have at least disarmed Papa Limo? Tataru, we must do something. We risk letting the entire castrum know we're here. We must. Ah, you're right. We may get no better chance. This was third squadron, what is it? A Reaper, seized when? And this came to light only now? The culprits will have left a trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper. Now's our chance. There it is. You found it. What the? Strike my last. Eliminate the intruders. You came. Unbind us, Serenia. Together we may yet win free. Can't do that, sorry. Have to deal with these guys first. Ops, you can take a few hits. Well, it's a Marauder. So as a tank class, that's probably to be expected. Serenia, I was so scared. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. You say... I say, did you not see Cancrid anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for our fellow. To linger here shall yield us no answers. Let us away, ere the window of liberty closes on us. What did you say? Escaped? Then we capture them and fail, and I shall have your hat. And what have we here? The Tribunus herself, just as you said. You have the eyes of an Ahriman, Ida. Well, she's kinda hard to miss in that showy armor of hers. Accursed science, how did you slip our defenses? With unexpected ease, truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the castle walls which allowed us to avail ourselves to the comforts of our vehicle. Ich stole us just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called the Phantom Train. No passenger would be seen dead on it. So you scuttled amidst the freight like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our Ratcatcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. But it's far from your most pressing concern. First you must answer for your own wrongdoings, Livia Sasunius. It was you who let the rat eat on the waking sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. You killed our friends. We never forgive you. Oh. We fight. More intruders. Protect the Tribunus. Confound it. Ida with me. Well done, Ida. After them! Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, milady. Discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, milady. No, 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 no! There they are! Fan out and surround them! Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. No, Wedge! Don't do it! Oh no, Sereni. Hold them off. I look after Menfilia and Tataru. Now we have a fight with Urianger as Arcanist and Papalimo, of course, a Thaumaturge. All units, emergency stations. Do not let the prisoners escape. Infernal creation is shielded by energies not its own. Whatever is generating its shields must be near. Find it! Okay, where is it? Not here. Are you free? Carbuncle. Go under them. But it isn't here either. Where is that stupid thing? What am I even looking for exactly? There's a signal in the phone? Yeah, there it is. And with that thing broken, the shield vanishes, and the Vanguard is quick work. You see Papalimo and Urianger deal with it almost before I'm there. So, what more? Okay. There's no end to them! We labor in vain till the beast be divested of its shield. Our blows shall not find their mark. Is a shield generator. Avalimo. Over here, this one is not invulnerable. Nope, they'll never hit the one that still has a shield. Can I deal with this one on merit? Yep, still invulnerable. Destroy the fleet generator. You're not getting away. Bring forth the Colossus. What the hell's a new design? We're the unknown foe. So that's a Colossus, is that? More like a colossal waste of iron. Oh, more soldiers? Come on, knock them out and run through. Great.
Take the leader, kill the rest.
I don't think so. Thank you, Stoller.
What the?
The Astola! Pray, forgive us our delay.
That looks absolutely awesome how Ida does this.
Papolino, Minfilia. Ida!
What took you so long?
Well, it's nice to see you too. The reunion must wait. Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell!
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
Okay. It's alive!
But there's no one in there.
This is Sid. Can you hear me?
Clear.
I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
One, 2,
3,
4.
5. Sorry, Magitech armor. We come back for you one day.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power, the power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
What's that?
What in the seven hells?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius! Look! There, beside the Black Wolf. An Ascian. An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him. Thancred! He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be!
We have to go now! Hang on!
Thancred! No!
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind? Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all! No. No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Kryl? This is Minfilia.
The situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn.
forgive me if I seem brusque. The item I requested.
But the battle is far from over. And so long as we stand together,
I'm sorry
there
to
shall
press,
ever
but
be
we
hope
need
of
it
victory.
Urgently. How soon can it be delivered?
The people of Eorzea
I am
falter
in
for
your
want
debt,
of
my
such hope.
friend.
Let us provide it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
You can.
My regards to grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.